Hello, welcome. This is Al from Open Source Channel. Welcome again. This is a new episode on how to. Today is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to install a copy of WordPress, and I haven't done it before. What I'm going to do, I'm going to create a e-commerce website using WordPress and WooCommerce. The way I'm going to approach this is a little bit different. I'm going to approach it in a way that everybody can actually do it without having much knowledge. I've been trying to pack it up in a very small video. I don't want to make it long, but at the same time I want to give you the actual, enough information so you can actually do it yourself. Don't forget, you can follow me on my website. Soon it's going to be up. Here is a little glimpse of the new website. As I said, it's only small, it's not much. Here you will find all the latest videos. I think they're going to be 8 in total. At the moment it's only 4. And then a page is going to be on how to promote. And here, if you want to contact me, and this one is going to be just term of service. Of course, you can follow me on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, of course on the channel, Instagram, and Google+. Going back here, I made some changes lately because I want to start to do more things. Perhaps people follow me on Instagram and Facebook, seeing that I bought an Elgato HD60, also a Behringer new microphone, so my audio is going to be hopefully a little bit better. So soon I'm going to start some streaming, perhaps even gaming. I don't know yet. Perhaps I'm going to open a new channel, but I don't know yet. There we go. Let's close this one here. And the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to download the latest version of WordPress. It's wordpress.org. It's not the .com one, but the .com is if you want to, them to host the WordPress.org if you want to download and install it yourself on your own server. So I'm going to press download WordPress and I'm going to save it on my desktop. Then I'm going to open FileZilla and I'm going to upload all the files to my server. There we go. We are in. Now I'm going to open again the browser and I'm going to open the location where I got WordPress. I'm going to extract here. And once it's been extracted, I'm going to upload to the server. There we go. There we go. Now it's done, and I'm going to select all and I'm going to drop it inside the window here, so it's going to get uploaded to the server. While it's uploading, I'm going to pause the actual recording and I'm going to resume it as soon as finished. Here we go. The upload has completed. Now I'm going to go back on this one here because I want to make sure I delete the lot. I'm also going to delete these files here while I'm here. I forgot last time. And and of course I'm going to log off to my FTP. Here we go. Now let's go back to the browser, and I'm also going to close this one. I don't need anymore, and I'm going to refresh the page here. I'm going to, here we go. We started the installation. I'm going to press continue, or of course you choose your location here. I should choose United Kingdom really, but I'm going to leave a United States for myself. Then I'm going to say let's go. Now I'm going to set up the database. Now I'm open my PHP, my admin. Of course this is a tutorial, so the passwords, logins is going to be, you know, just for this test. So you want to make sure that you log in your PHP my admin and create with a strong password. Again, don't use the login as root. Make sure you create a user just for this installation. PHP. As you can see here, I got different users. Now I'm going to press on databases, and I'm going to create a database. For my tutorial, I'm going to create a database called Site 11. As you can see here, I go to all sites. This is all my, this is everything is used here is for tutorials. So I create database based on the type of tutorial I'm running, on which folder is, and so on and so forth. Of course, you create your own database with your own name, and I'm going to press create. Now I already have a user here, but if I want to create a new user, all I'm going to do is press on user and press or click again, add the new user. I'm going to put a new username, the host. You can leave as easy with a percentage there, with the password. Don't forget to only type, or you can actually generate one. And don't forget to give the global privileges and check all. Make sure it's all of it, otherwise it won't actually work. So the database name here is Site 11. The username I'm going to use for this tutorial is tutorial. And I think it's tutorial also the password. Again, as I said, make sure you got a very strong password. If I go back here for the user, you can actually generate. As you can see, this is a quite strong password. This is what you want to do. Now the table prefix, usually this is the standard one. I like to change it. You know, sometimes I actually totally change letters. Now I'm going to submit, and I'm starting the installation. And yeah, so the database installed, and I'm going to press run the install. I'm going to add a site title. And I'm going to add the username and the password. This is, as I said, is a tutorial. I can actually use a better password if I wanted. Sorry about this. And or you can actually create a new one. And again, as I have actually showed here before on the users. There we go. Let's go back here. You can actually create a strong, or you can generate a strong password. As you can see here, that's quite strong password. I can leave it like this, or you know. But for these tutorials, I'm going to make it my own. Here, don't forget to put your email address. And I'm going to leave it as clicked, allow search engine to index this site. And I'm going to press install WordPress. I don't need PHP my admin anymore, so I'm going to close the window here, or the tab. And I'm going to start to log in, so I can start the installation. Now the first thing you want to do is to update your WordPress if it needs updated. There we go. The first thing I'm going to do, update the Akismet. I don't know if it's the right way to pronounce it, Akismet. And I'm going to return to plugin page. Press the refresh button here so I can actually see what it needs to be updated. And I'm going to update the actual to the latest version of, I don't know why it's asking me for the update. But it's supposed to be already the latest update, but again, you know, it can happen. Sometimes you can download the update thinking it's the latest version, but it's not. So you need to do the update again. But anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm going to update it again to the latest one. It's about 13 minutes gone already for this installation, and going. Let me minimize this. I hope the microphone is okay and the audio is nice and clear. Although I made some changes in the editing process, so I can actually pump it up the volume a little bit. So hopefully it's going to be, you know, more powerful, more clear. There we go. It's nearly done, and finish copying the actual files. Again, thanks to everybody for liking and sharing my videos. We're about 1,586 and slowly going up. Yes, slowly, yeah. I wish it could go, you know, it would have gone a little bit faster, but anyway, you know. And there we go. We actually done the update to the latest one. Going back and refresh, and I'm going to select all, and I'm going to update all the templates. This one shouldn't really take long. And the first thing I'm going to do now, I'm going to plugins. And I'm going to add new. Now, the first thing I like to do is to start downloading the plugins that I think they are really a must if you have a WordPress website. The first thing I want to do, if I go on Control-Shift-N, if it works, but it looks like it's not working. Let me try again. Right, so I wanted to open an incognito. Where are we? Private. Here we go here. There we go. That's a private one. So I'm going back again on this one here. Now, if I go to WP admin, this is the actual login page. All right. Now, it's quite easily sometimes to guess or brute force. So I like to install a plugin who actually add a Google two-factors authentication. So the first thing I would like to do is to add a new plugin, and is Google Authenticator. There we go. I'm searching for the plugins, and I'm going to install now. This is the one you want. And I'm going to activate the plugins. Here you can find, I don't know about the iOS. I know there is a version for iOS. This is for the Android. It is free. And once you install it, it will give you options to add websites. I don't know if you can actually see here. Well, it tells you to add, and there is an actual QR code you can actually scan. Okay, that's been done. So if I go to users, for example, and I'm going to edit, as you can see, you got the Google Authenticator settings. Now, if I go here, where are we? You only got two options. Now, if I go back here and I activate it, right, I can actually create a new secret, for example, and that's the code. Now, what you do with your phone or a tablet as well, you can actually scan the QR code and you get the option to enter. That will give you an extra layer of security. Now, unfortunately, I cannot. I mean, I could do it and show you, but I won't be able to show you while I'm doing it on the actual phone itself. Let's see if I can find the app on this one here. Let me add a website. There we go. I just scan it on mine. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to update the profile. Now what happens if I go back to the website here and I refresh it, I should have an extra options with the 3. There we go, with 3. Now even if I put the right password in, as you can see, it won't let me go through. But if I add again the login and the password, and I'm going to add the code, in this case it's going to be 673546. Again, this changes every 30 seconds, and I'm trying to log in. As you can see, I went through, no problem. Now if I go back to logout, let's go logout here, and I'm going to press admin. Even if I put any 6 code in, as you can see, it will not work. So this actually adds an extra layer of security. Now I'm going to deactivate this one because for the installation it will make it a lot easier, and I'm going to update again the user. Okay, now that's done. Let's close this and let's start the installation of WooCommerce. So I go back to plugin. I should say plugins, really, but anyway, add new, and I'm going to search for WooCommerce. And this is the actual first option we want here. It's over 1 million active installs, so I'm going to press install now, and I'm going to wait. Now the actual templates that are, that they actually come with WordPress, I don't know which one is compatible. I mean, I don't think none of them are actually, but I'm sure I read it somewhere that I think the 2016 perhaps is, compatible with the WooCommerce. But what I'm going to do now, I'm going to show you how to find a compatible template where you can actually install, on your WordPress. I'm going to activate the plugin. Now, WordPress usually comes with one post and one page as a demo. So now it's asking me to start the, let's say, the setup. I can skip it by pressing not right now, or I can actually say let's go. That's exactly what I'm going to do now. And let's minimize this. I'm going to press continue. Of course, you can actually read, and you can actually, create new pages and everything. I'm going to show how to do it. There is also appearances on menus, but we're going to do this a little bit later. I'm going to show the way I do it. So I'm going to press continue. I'm going to choose the location of the store. In this case is United Kingdom for me. Pound sterling, kilograms. I can change in pounds if I want, but I'm going to leave in kilograms and centimeter. I'm going to press continue. Now, what kind of store I want to run? Now, I'm going to physically sell it, or I can actually see on this one, you can actually sell downloadables if you wanted to. But to make it easy, I'm going to say yes, I will be shipping physical goods to customers. But again, even if I don't, you're better off doing it this way, so you get both options. Now, are you going to charge tax? For the United Kingdom, it's going to be VAT. If you are VAT registered, so you need to press yes. As you can see, it's set already at the 20%. I'm going to leave it as it is, and I'm going to press continue. Again, if you are not going to charge VAT, perhaps you are not going, I think it's about 40,000 something before you can actually register, but I think you don't have to if you don't go over a certain amount of money. But make sure you are, you go on the HM, I think, inland revenue, and double check. This is how to install the WooCommerce. Unfortunately, I don't know about taxes and everything, so I'm going to leave it with the tax on, and I'm going to press continue. Now, there are different ways to get payments. The most used ones is PayPal. Now, you can actually use Stripe if you want to. You can have a PayPal standard, and all you got to do is just put your email for your PayPal account, and you can have a check, you can have a bank transfer, or even cash on delivery. Now, for this one, I'm going to leave it on cash on delivery, so I can actually show you how it actually works. When someone makes an order, and I'm going to leave it PayPal standard, and I'm going to remove Stripe, and I'm going to press continue. Now your store is ready. You can actually tweet if you want to. Here is asking if you want the Woodim to collect non-sensitive diagnostic data. It's up to you. You can say no thank you or allow. It's up to you, whatever you want to do. For this demonstration, I'm going to say no thanks. Now I can start to create my first product. Now before I do that, I'm going to get out of the installation. So I'm going to return to the WordPress dashboard. And here it's already telling me to connect your PayPal account. Now the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to press on pages. And as you can see, pages are already being created. Now sample page is the one being created by default from WordPress. Now you can actually trash it, as I'm going to do now. That's up to you. You can actually leave it, so it does really make a big difference. And then we go the hello world again. This is a standard that comes with WordPress. I'm going to also trash the actual post. Now if I go to the top, visit site, right click, open a new tab, here is what it looks like. Now at the moment, as you understand, there's nothing's been set up yet, so I'll go back to the dashboard. I'm going to the appearance and themes. Now 2015 is, you know, enabled. I'm going to press add new, and this is how you actually started. This is, you know, you don't have to pay anything really if you don't want to. Everything is here ready to be searched and free of charge. Now the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to search for a new template, and I'm going to press, you know, I'm going to write WooCommerce and see what is coming up. Now it says nothing has coming up, and I don't know exactly why, because the Woo is double O. There we go. Now we go Alpha Store, we got Vogue. There are several ones free of charge, as you can see here. Some are, I don't know the right word for it, you know, some are quite free, but they want you to buy the, you know, the actual pro ones, you know, so you can actually pay for it and you have the full features. But that's up to you. To get started, you can have, you know, you actually use whatever you want. Now this one is quite good, intriguing. I already used this one before. I also used this one, Alpha Store, and I also used the Vogue one. Now I'm going to use a simple one, and I think it's called On Sale, or you can actually use Shopaholic, is also good. So I'm going to On Sale, I'm going to press on install. Actually, what I'm going to do, I'm going to install Model 1 so I can actually show you as well the differences. There we go, it's downloading the template and then installing it. Then all we are going to do is to enable it. Oh, actually, it's called activate, not enable it. And here is actually telling you the actual template recommended plugins. So I'm going to click on begin installation plugin. And I'm going to install the home page control. Return to the required plugin installer. And I'm going to activate. I'm going again on dims, add new, and I'm going to search again the same term, WooCommerce. And I'm going to install the Alpha Store, but this time I'm not going to activate it. I'm only going to install it. There we go. I'm going to return to the installer. Just want to make sure that everything looks good. There we go. Yeah. Now I'm going to refresh the page, so we should look at the new template, as you can see, with the shopping cart and everything. So we go home, we go cart, we go to checkout, we go the my account, and we got the shop. Now again, this is the installation getting started. It's not a full-blown tutorial on actually how to, you know, set up an entire store. At the moment we are around 34 minutes, so you know it does take long to, you know, to do it. So anyway, we are going to WooCommerce, and I'm going to, I'll tell you what, let's go and connect your PayPal account, and that's all done properly. You can actually have the logo image. That's the logo being used when you get redirected to PayPal. and I'm going to click here to set up your PayPal account. All right, now this is the PayPal. You go to your, you actually enter your PayPal address and so on and so forth. So I'm going to the general here. Product ad, checkout. I'm going to PayPal here. Enable PayPal, and there we go. You got the PayPal the address. For the testing purpose, you can actually enable Sandbox, but you make sure you got an account first on the developer site. All right, you got to do the login, and if you have an account, make sure you open up a new account with them. I think this one you can actually use your login password. You can actually, the same one you use for your PayPal account, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm going to disable it for now, and I'm going to PayPal Express, and I'm going to disable that for now, as we don't want this. Otherwise you got to do all the development, so we don't want to do that. You just need normal PayPal for now. All right, so it's enabled, the email address is there. Now the first thing I'm going to do now is go to WooCommerce, and I'm going to general again. I want to make sure that it's pound sterling, the thousand separator, the decimals, all looks good. You can actually have some add-ons if you want to. All right, so you can have a Woo subscription, product add-ons. You can have some free ones, third party. There's a loads of them. As I said earlier on, you can actually open a store without paying a penny. You can actually do it yourself. For the payment is PayPal, so you don't even know. You don't even need an SSL certificate if you don't want to, as you get redirected to the PayPal website. So anyway, let's go and start to add products so you can actually see it. I'm going to create my first product. I'm going to click on dismiss here. Yeah, it's going to go on and on and on and on, isn't it? There we go. Yep, he doesn't like it. He wants me to show everything, doesn't he? I wonder if there's a way around this. But anyway. So I'm going to create a demo one. So I'm going to write demo product 1. Here you're going to get some description. All right, so yeah, the description. Now let's create a virtual or downloadable. All right, let's do a downloadable. Regular price, I'm going to put $9.99. Sale price, if I want to, you can actually schedule it if you want, date and time and everything. Yeah. Let's say $8.99. I can actually add a file, or you can actually have a URL if you want to. You can choose as many as you want, I think. So I'm going to choose the file. First of all, what you need to do is upload it first to the WordPress. I'm going to do this one here, keep as. It's quite small, and I'm going to insert the URL for that. How many times you want to download for each customers? Some people put in a limit on, I say 3-4 times. It's up to you. I'm going to put 3, or you can leave as blank for unlimited. Download and never expiry. Or you can actually put an expiry date there if you want to. The type of download is application software if you want. Taxable, shipping only, or none. In this case, I'm going to say none. Tax is 0. Reduced rates or the standard 20% is up to you. I'm going to put let's say standard. Now here is the actual short description, and I'm going to write short description. Going back up again, inventory. If you got an inventory SKU, I like to put a random number for something that I know. In this case, I'm going to say key pass, key P001. And you can actually put whatever you want. You can say it's in stock, out of stock, how many you got. You can actually manage stock. Say you only want to sell it, say 50 times. You can put a 50, and it automatically, it will automatically reduce the actual amount of stock. Shipping, if of course again it goes on length, width, height, or weight if you want to. In this case, is downloadable, so you don't need that. You can actually link to other product to upsell, cross sell. You can actually have multiple attributes, advanced. You can have a purchase note, so on and so forth. Now you can actually add a product gallery. Let me reduce this again. We don't have anything. Let's upload some stuff here. I'm going to say, I don't know if I go here, what I wanted, documents, Adobe, no. Load, no. Pictures, camera roll, no. Save pictures, no. Nothing here. I don't think I got any pictures actually on this one. Have I got anything here? No, actually got nothing whatsoever. Okay. So what I want to do now, let's start to find some free images. So I'm going to write free. I don't know why. Say products. Yeah. Product. I'm going to say images. Just to make sure we are within the law, I'm going to say search tools, user right, reuse with modification, not commercial. Yeah, we're going to do this one here. And let's use this one here for now. I don't know what that is, but anyway, view image. And I'm going to get, let's see if I can get the actual link here. Copy that. Select file. And I'm going to paste it. It should be okay. You should actually download this one here. It does take a little bit long when you do this, but that would save me time, I thought, but it looks like it's not. Come on. Here we go, as uploaded. And I'm going to add the gallery. Product image, I'm going to choose exactly the same one. There we go. I can add some tags here. And of course, I'm going to add the new product category, and I'll say downloadables. There we go. And what I'm going to do now, here you got grouped variable. I'm going to leave a simple product there, and I'm going to publish it. Now, if I go back, let me close this one here. If I go back to the web page, the main page there, I'm going to click on shop. Here we go. We got the first product where I can actually add on the cart. As you can see, add to cart there. I'm going to view cart, and as you can see, it is there, already there. Now I don't like the colors of this. Let's go back a second and let's go to templates again on themes, appearances. Let me activate this one here and see if the color is a little bit better, so we can actually show a little bit better what it looks like. We might need to change a little bit things. Here we go. We got home and cart. As you can see here, it's a little bit better, the color, so you can actually see it. So let's go back on demo here. The actual, right, the cart is there. My account is here, but I can't see the actual menu. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to menu. Now I should put this one here, and let's do this one again. Let's install all these plugins. As you can see, there are also other plugins to compare prices and a lot more. Now it's going to take a little bit longer. I'm running this on a local host, so it's not as fast as a proper server. We are already at 45 minutes, 46 minutes. There we go. Let's open again a private one. So site 1. There we go. This is how it will look like to your customers. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to add the menu after this has been done. Let's close this one up here, and let's close this one as well. There we go. I'm returning to the plugin installer. Click the lot, and I'm going to activate as well this one's here. Then I'm going back and do the menu here. I should have done this one earlier on, so I'm going to create a new one here. You need to add the shipping method zones. That's up to you again how you want to do it. I'm going to create that one as main. That's a main one. Select, let's view all of it. Select all and add it to menu as they are. There we go. I'm going to save the menu. I'm going to customize. This is to customize the actual template. As you can see, as I also mentioned earlier on, you can actually buy the pro version, but this is fully working version, so it shouldn't be any problem. As you can see here, we already got, so we don't have to actually do this now. So if I go back here and I refresh, see if it actually comes up the menu. There we go, we got here. So we got shop here, and there we go. Now if I do back on customize, let's see if I can actually change this. On page control, no, you can do this here. Static front page is going to be a static page, and I'm going to put the actual shop, and I'm going to save it and publish. So what happened now, if I go back here, as you can see, when I go to the main page, it's already showing the actual shop with all the information. So it will make it easy for me, There we go. We got this one here working ready. So let's do a little trial. Now we've done that. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to register, and I'm going to use an email address or username. Actually, it's not actually allowing me to register. So let's have a look the reason why. Let's go to settings. And I think I know the reason. I know the reason. If I go to general, open a new tab. There we go. Anyone can register. Let's save this one. Nothing to do with this one here. So let's go back here. Let's refresh it. Let's press this one here. And it's not doing it. There we go. Let's do it again. Why is not doing it? Why is not doing it? Alright, so PHP is not, but that's not an issue there. Go on settings again. Let's go to accounts. Enable registration on my account. You can actually automatically generate username and password and email. Yeah, okay, let's use this one here. Now it should work. So if I do register, there we go, we can actually register now. Now this one tells me it's not strong a password, so I need to put some so I can't cheat this time. I got to put something quite strong. What? No, it doesn't like it. So let's try something more advanced. So accept that one, so I need to remember this. So here we go. Let's try this one. We just made up one, paste that. That's strong, and I'm going to register. And there we go. This is all the actual dashboard of the account. The orders. There is no orders yet. My addresses, all the information, billing address, shipping address, account details. There we go, the current password, the new password if I need to put a new password. I'm going to the shop and I'm going to show you how it actually works. So I'm going to add to the cart. I'm going to view the cart. Now you can actually add a coupon. If I go back here, right, you can actually add the coupons on the actual WooCommerce tab. You can actually learn more if you want to on the WooDim's website. On the top you can click add coupons, and you can have a discount in percentage, product discount in percentage. It's up to you, and you can actually have the expiry date, the usage restriction, and how many times as well. In this case I don't need that, so I'm going back to the dashboard here, going back over here, and I'm going to press proceed to check out. Now I'm going to add my billing details. There we go. I just put some of it, and I'm going to actually place the order. Now I can actually pay cash on delivery. Just to, I wanted to show you that. That's it. Enter the, you have coupons. Enter a valid one. You're right. He wants the full one. Okay. Let's place the order. You're joking, are you? This is the right one, actually. It is the right one for United Kingdom, mate. There we go. Order received, as you can see it. Now, if I go back to my account and I go back to orders and I'm going to view it, the status is on hold. Logically, it's a cash on delivery, so I cannot download the product. How do I press on this one here? There we go. I go back on now on it. Now, if I go here and I go to WooCommerce and I go to orders, I should have the actual order, as you can see here. Now I can actually complete the order, because also, this is cash on delivery. Don't forget, if it was on PayPal, it would be automatically. So I'm going to refresh the page here. As you can see, the download is there. I'm going to press on the file and I can actually save the file. As you can see, simple, easy, fast. Now I can go a little bit on. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to title this tutorial part 1, and I can go a little bit more in details next time. I hope you enjoy this small tutorial, although it has lasted, I don't know, long, 57 minutes. By the time it gets edited, perhaps it goes down to 45, 50 minutes, maybe even less. And anyway, thanks again for following me. I'll see you next time for a new tutorial, and don't forget, subscribe, share and like my videos. The more you like and share, the more tutorials I can do. Again, before I go, let's see if I can find it here. My new website is going to be up and running soon. For anybody who wants to collaborate, who wants to support me by donating via PayPal, or wants to sponsor me, there are many other ways to do it. You can promote in many other ways. Perhaps I'm going to do other ways. I was looking on Patreon as well. I don't know yet. Here you can find the options and everything. Anyway, thanks again, and I'll see you next time.